The honor's mine, Commissioner. Thank you very much. I also want to recognize the great staff in the office. Without them, a lot of work doesn't get done, as many of you know. And they're hardworking, dedicated people who work every day to go ahead and make sure we have a better level. So I believe there's a motion and a second. All in favor, say aye.
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 Motion passes. Judge Garcia, congratulations. Did it work on the front? That's the spot.
I think we need to move on first, right?
Well, before you do that, I was just advised by our lawyer that the county judge did not make a motion under these circumstances. Okay, I really appreciated having been done, but we may have to do it all over again.
Well, I'll make the motion.
Second.
Motion and second, all in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Motion passes.
Thank you.
Does the bond have to get done before 6? It does?
The bond, no.
What's that?
The bond and the oath.
The bond came first?
Right.
Yes.
I move that we approve the bond.
Second. Motion and second, all in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Which is item 12A for the record. Motion passes.
Nobody passes. I, Ramon Garcia,
Do solemnly swear
do solemnly swear
and affirm
and affirm
that I will faithfully execute
that I will faithfully execute
the duties of the office of Hidalgo County
the duties of the office of Hidalgo County
of the state of Texas
Judge of the State of Texas
and will to the best of my ability
and will to the best of my ability
preserve,
preserve, protect,
and defend
and defend
the Constitution
the Constitution
and the laws
and the laws
of the United States
of the United States
and of this state,
and of this state,
so help me God.
so help me God. Thank you.
I think there's more clashes going on in the other couple.
Good. Thank you, sir. Good morning. Good morning. Welcome to the session of the Hidalgo County Commissioners Court. Before we get started, I wanted to say a few words to thank, all of you that didn't have to be here for making time to be here. I want to thank you for all of the support that the community has given me through this last campaign and actually throughout my life. I wanted to say a few words about Judge Bobby Contreras. Although it probably will sound like a real bank commercial, but Bobby and I grew up together. We're from Malo. He was always a little bigger, a little tougher, a little stronger than I was. And when I was 11, his dad found my dad a job, and we moved away from Malo. And growing up, we kind of kept in touch. And one of the times during high school, we made a decision, a bad one, to go to FAR, to remember the rivalry between Edinburgh and FAR. And there were a group of us playing football, and said, you know, we kind of felt like we were invincible, I guess, and I guess should confess we had one or two beers, and we decided to go to FAR and started talking. Let's go to FAR. They got a dance going, and so we showed up in FAR. We were there for a little while before we realized this was not the place to be. And along comes Bobby, and he said, "Hey, listen, you need to follow me." And he said, "I know these guys. They're the such and such individuals, and they don't mess around, and they don't like you. They don't want any of you guys here." And he basically, you know, told us what was going to happen to us until he very, very carefully guided us away from that place. So Bobby has been really carrying me and carrying me for that for quite a while. And I do want to thank Bobby. He was the first guy to call me and says, "I want to be out there. I want to be able to swear you in."
And one of those best questions.
Although I want to say I'm a product of the SJA because I was there for the first 11 years of my life. Now, I want to thank the county commissioners, Judge Ramirez, and members of the court for their support. And I also especially want to thank Commissioner Joe Flores for really getting actively involved in supporting me and helping me get reelected by the numbers by which I was. And clearly that election was, if anything, was a mandate. It was a mandate for fiscal responsibility, responsible spending, and no new taxes. We can figure out how to do that and be doing well. We'll have a good term. And that's what I've pledged that to the community that I'm going to be involved in really accomplishing and doing. There's a lot of all elections are about change, but the kind of change that is needed and will be occurring here in this county is not going to happen now, but will be happening come January the 1st of 11, 1/1/11. And at that time, we're going to be joined by 2 new members of the court, and one of them is here this morning, Mr. Joseph Palacios. And another one is Mr. Joel Quintanilla, whom I didn't see Joel, but I saw a lot of vehicles with the stickers on. We've had an opportunity to visit. As you know, the open meetings law doesn't apply to us at this time because we had been elected. Of course, now it starts applying to me. But we had been able to take advantage of that situation and the meeting and talking about some of the direction that this county needed to go in. And we share many of the same values, many of the same goals, and the future and the vision of this county. And I look forward to the accomplishments that I know will be occurring come January the 1st of 11. In the meantime, I want to thank you. I know I want to make sure I acknowledge the work of the 6 advisory committees that were created during this transition period. We created these 6 committees that are comprised of 124 members of our community that donated their time, their talents, to sit down and start learning about the issues involved here in the operations of this county government, and to come up with some recommendations that I know we're going to get. In fact, the work is still ongoing. Our next and last meeting is going to be occurring on November the 23rd, and I expect that come the 2011 that they will be attending some of these meetings and coming up with their proposed recommendations for what they believe the direction of the county should be. In any event, I do want to thank all of you for being here this morning. I want to acknowledge my mother. She's always been my very strong supporter. I didn't put her on TV. I also want to acknowledge Angie Reese for all of the work that she did. And I understand there's some coffee out there, but I know that we got an agenda that we needed to start addressing, and thank you very much for all of your support. Thank you.